What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Desolation map. And I was all set up to record this video. I was in the Haze Tower. I was going to do some work on the television station. I was going to do some building, show you the progress I've made. But I logged on and it just didn't feel right. So I decided that I'm going to do something different today. Something that we don't do a lot of. And today I'm going to fly around Desolation and I'm just going to brag about it. Brag. Today is the Braggadocious episode. We're going Braggadocious 100% today. Because, I don't know, I sense you guys losing, not interest, but you're not as excited for Desolation as I am. So this is going to be my opportunity to just tell you how awesome this map is. Really, it really is. And I just want to fly around and tell you what it is. We do have some new subscribers, so maybe they don't even know what's going on, possibly. So let me start by saying the purpose of this map. You know, a lot of people build cities and they're wonderful. They're aesthetic, they're beautiful, they're gorgeous, and they're great. But I wanted to build a city with a purpose. So this is not just a city build, this is a game, guys. Should we go in full cinematic mode? Maybe we should. Oh my goodness, the menus are so laggy now. Okay, full cinematic mode. So yeah, a lot of people build cities and they're beautiful, but I wanted a city with purpose. So this is not a city. I mean, it is a city, but it's not just a city, guys. This is a game, a full-fledged game. It's the size of an Xbox 360 map. We started this nearly 3 years ago. We're approaching 2 3/4 years of working on this city. So we started this nearly 3 years ago. And this is a huge project. My intention when starting it is I wanted to pretty much do the biggest thing on consoles anyone's ever done. This is back in 360 days, so I'm sure people have, you know, done bigger things than this by now. But that was my intention. That was my goal from the start. And the way I thought to do that was, you know, a lot of people build cities. I'm like the 4 millionth city to be constructed in Minecraft, you know what I mean? A lot of people build cities, so I had to have something that sets it apart. So I created a game, but more importantly, guys, I think what sets this city apart more than anything are the interiors of the builds. Every single building, let's go into a random one. Every single building has an interior that's meant to be as realistic as humanly possible. And the reason why it's meant to be realistic as humanly possible is because when you play this game, this is 7-Eleven, by the way. Let me show you the thing here. This is 7-Eleven. When you play this game, I want you to be lost in this world. Okay, it's the apocalypse. Monsters have come out from portals all around the city. Portals to another dimension have opened up all around the city, and these devilish, gruesome, flesh-eating monsters have spilled out into the streets. And chaos ensued. There was violence. There was, you know, rioting. There was scavenging. There was people were just imploding. You know, society imploded on itself. And it's not hard to tell that things didn't go so well for the city. It is now 30 days later, and everyone in the city is dead except for you and whoever else is playing the game along with you. Okay, so you're gonna be in the city with 7 other people. You're gonna start in one of these 6 mansions, and these mansions explain right here. 6 mansions. These explain how you were able to survive the first 30 days of the apocalypse. You were able to get into one of these mansions, fortify it, and kind of hold out for 30 days. And your supplies have run out now. 30 days have passed, your supplies have run out, and you got to leave the city any way you possibly can. So you're going to have to go out into the city looking for weapons, looking for food, looking for clothes, which is armor. But most importantly, you're going to be looking for key cards. These key cards are going to be hidden all throughout the city. And the way to leave the city is to take 5 key cards to the as of yet unbuilt airport. This is where the airport is going to be. Right now it's symbolized by a Christmas tree. Okay guys, the Christmas tree is here because we don't want to build another one for Christmas. You know what I mean? How many of you just leave your tree up all year? Or at least your holiday lights. You know, they're up all year. Anyway, this empty space here, this is all going to be airport. This is the airport. And I think we're going to need more space. We might spill out past the borders. Who knows? But anyway, so you're going to be looking for key cards that will open up the doors to the airport that will get you out of this city. And of course, the 7 other people who are playing probably aren't going to be too friendly with you, so they might be trying to kill you. As will the mobs, as will starvation. All these things are going to be trying to kill you. So we need these explorable interiors. Let's go into another random interior. We need these explorable interiors because when the map is done, every single building will be lootable. That's right. So let's say you go into this kitchen, and what are you gonna find in here? Right? You got a bread knife, you got a spoon, and a fork. So your inventory is gonna fill up very quickly as you look for stuff. You got some rotten meat, you got a fork, and some string. As you can tell, this house has been probably looted through already because all the good stuff is gone. You got some rotten cake, you got a knife. So you're gonna have to decide what to take and what to leave when you scavenge through these places, because your inventory is gonna fill up quickly, and you are gonna have to make decisions about what is important and what is not important. Just like some other zombie games that have come out, like DayZ, especially, I would say. So that's basically the premise of this game. Now we wanted to make a world that you just get lost in. People Magazine, huh? That you get lost in. That you literally and figuratively get lost in. So we wanted to go for as much realism as we possibly could. And that's kind of hard to do in Minecraft since everything's a block, okay? But we've done our best, guys, to make this as realistic as possible. Not only by the aesthetics of the buildings, not only by the details of the interiors, not only by the things that we hide in chests, but in the overall feel of it. We want you to feel like you are trapped in the apocalypse. The apocalypse has come and you are stuck in it. Now, the city has got some flair to it. It's got some definite characteristics. Let's get a map out, perhaps, and see what we got so far. Oh, I can't look at the map. Oh, yes, you can. Oh, what is that over there? Is that Costco? That's, like, unmapped? Okay, so as you can see, we're not done. We're going to fill up the entire 360 size map, but there are different districts of this city. We have a long way to go. Let me go fill out this Costco area because that's weird. I've never been over there in recent times. Actually, I haven't been to a lot of places. This map isn't really filled out at all. Anyway, what I'm saying is we got different areas of the city. And so depending on what area of the city is going to determine what kind of stuff you find in chests. You're going to start off in the residential area. This is the suburbs, basically. And this is where you're going to find a lot of your canned goods, a lot of your armor in closets, you know, clothes. You're going to find some weapons here. You're going to just find things you might expect to find in homes. As you branch out of this area, you can go north to the ghetto. The ghetto! I love the ghetto. This is my favorite part of town. This is the not so nice part of town. As you can see, we got like a Grove Street type ghetto suburb here. This is where the ghetto people live, right next to the freeway. So we got a few ghetto houses. We've got the Palms. This is inspired by Gerald's place in GTA 5, and this is sort of like, and plus a lot of places in LA, which is what they were inspired by. So this is like a ghetto apartment structure. You got the PP, the Planned Parenthood, everything you expect to find in the ghetto. This is the Kona. Wait for it. Lickisto. The Kona Lickisto. Okay, we got Bosco's Chicken and Waffles, right? Bosco's. We got Jerry Main. I'll let you figure out what that is. You know, a lot of you, of course, we've played PvP here, so you know this place intimately, but some of you don't. So, the Farsi Projects. This is a ghetto projects. You guys know what the projects are from New York, like the Marcy Project. So this is what this is modeled after. You know, it's just straight ghetto. Where's the door to this place? There it is. And it's just, this is like to give you the idea of the interiors. They're looted, they're scavenged, they're rummaged through. You know, there's been a lot of death and destruction in here. As you can tell, you're gonna have to use your imagination on a lot of these things, guys, because, you know, sometimes it'll just look like gobbledygook, but if you really, you know, pay attention, you can start to see a pattern of you know, we've tried to make it seem like, this is what we do. The places that we would have been looted, we make sure they look looted, and we don't give such great stuff in chests. The places that we think would be fortified and secure from looters is going to have like a lot of good stuff. Right? A lot of good stuff in chests. So you're going to have to use your intelligence to figure out what's worth looting and what's worth not looting. Because time is a factor here, guys. This is a race to get key cards. You can't be messing around. This game is meant to take maybe 6 hours to play. We haven't really tested it because we're not done, obviously. But it's going to be a long game, guys. A long game. We got the Days End Motel. This is a dingy motel, guys. Let me tell you. Let me go in one room and show you how dingy this place is. I mean, this place is just, ugh. This is what it looked like before the apocalypse, you know what I mean? It's just not a good place. This is a motel that charges hourly rates, you know what I'm saying? Over here we got the O'Dab's Brewery. Oh, I love the O'Dab's. This is where they're brewing beer, guys. We're getting more into the factory side of town. There's a lot of factories and warehouses over here. So, you know, we're in the ghetto, of course, the ghetto. Let's go into the O'Dab's. You can take the brewery tour. We'll go inside there. It's going to be really dark, but that's okay. O'Dab's. As you can see, guys, we went above and beyond for the interiors. I love to build interiors. So when I build an interior, I don't mess around, okay? I actually did a lot of research on beer making just to build this room here, or this whole factory in general. I learned a lot about beer, and I learned so much that I made a factory tour which, you know, details the beer making process. The wort is then transferred to a fermentation tank. You're gonna learn stuff on this map, guys. You're gonna learn a lot of things, and not just about beer, okay? You're gonna learn a lot, and you're gonna have fun, and you're gonna be scared, very scared, because at night this place really comes alive, or should I say dead. You know, this place feels really dead at night. This is still under construction. That's gonna be Axis Chemicals right there. You got the can't beat meat packing. Okay, we got some movers and some pavers. Look at this warehouse. Oh, it's creepy. What's the quickest way in here? Let's just go in quickly. Oh, I don't want to break anything. I got autosave on. What's the fast way in here? I know a fast way in. I don't want to show all the secrets though, but here's one secret. Oh baby, this place is toe up from the flow up. You know what I mean? Solid did a great job on the interior here and the exterior, and oh man, went off. Okay, so this is the ghetto, guys. We got a train yard here. We got Jose's auto body. We got a homeless shanty town. This is where the homeless lived. You know, back in the day, you guys see a lot of cars with the wheels off, like this one here. Right? We're going all out with the details. All out. This brings us to the Coveville Mall. Coveville Mall. Go fill your hall. You know, I do a lot of commercials for various businesses, so go check out the playlist. It's called Fun Miscellaneous Stuff if you want to see some of the music videos and some of the commercials that revolve around this map. The Coveville Mall. This is the biggest project on the map to date. The largest single project. I'm not going to show you everything. That would be impossible. I encourage you to go watch past videos. You know, the videos are timeless. You can always go back and watch them. But yeah, this is the Coveville Mall, guys, and talk about major projects. Talk about interiors. Every single one of these shops and stores has an interior that you can loot and scavenge. Like this is a kitchen store. Yeah, guys, we're going all out for this. So, you know, depending on what store you go into is going to determine what kind of things you can scavenge. If you go into the Lego store, you're not going to find anything but blocks. You know, you're just going to find blocks. That's it. It makes sense, right? Of course it makes sense. So this is 4 floors of just non-stop action. Hot mall action. And it's supposed to be, you know, be modeled after a mall in any town, USA. That's what it is. My favorite part is probably the food court. We can go up there. And we've got the Chick-fil-A, the Chipotle, the Taco Shell. We got KFC and Subway and Geno's. You know me. Talk about he's got a commercial. Geno's got a commercial. We got the Cinnabon. We got the hot dog on a stick, the Panda Express, all sorts of things. Mr. Beal's cookies, the veggie store, Jack in the Box, right? I'm not going to go through this all. I mean, let's not make this a 45-minute video. We got the Nordstrom. This is the department store. Oh, look at this. I know it's dark and you can't see much, but oh, I can see it, and I love it. Right? We got all sorts of things going on in here. All right, let's move along. We're going to go see the nightlife part of town now. The nightlife part of town is the part that I'm currently working on. Oh, this 76 gas station went big bada boom, kaboom. Okay, someone left the gas running, I guess. Okay, of course we got the Century movie theater. We got a parking structure. We got a bowling alley. We've got some bars that are going to go up here. We got the Straight 8 pool hall, which is coming along. Straight pool hall. It's the Straight 8. I call it the Straight 8. And this is going to be just nightlife section after nightlife section after nightlife section, which is going to lead to Chinatown, which is, you know, just been started, but it got put on hold. We're going to come back to it, and this is going to be Chinatown. Oh, it's going to be glorious. It will be glorious. Don't worry about that, guys. We've got a lot of work to do in Chinatown, though. Which brings us to the freeway. Have you guys seen the freeway? This freeway's got some more work needed. A lot more details need to happen. But as you can see, a plane decided to take a break. You know, he got tired of flying. He decided to make an emergency stop. And so this is the plane. Of course, it's got interiors. I wouldn't build anything without an interior, guys. And as you can see, first class got the worst of it. Coach did okay. Coach class is alright. There's a lot of signs in here. We may have to take those down. I don't know if they cause lag or what. It feels like they do. But yeah, the plane is my little baby. I still have to build a wing for it, but I'm going to wait for whatever is going to go here. I'm going to keep this a surprise. The people who watch me stream know what's going to go here already, but I haven't told you guys yet, the YouTube viewers, so that's going to be a secret. I can't show you everything today, but we're going to head... let's take a look at Shady Oaks. This is my pride and joy of the map. Basically what happened here is a portal opened up so violently in the Safeway parking lot. This is a grocery store. A portal opened up so violently that caused an earthquake of epic proportions, and guess who? Poor Shady Oaks was on the fault line, and it got chopped in half and completely destroyed. This is the Shady Oaks, guys. So this is the one half of the Shady Oaks. Let me show you what it looked like before the earthquake, because there's two of them. This is a more high-class apartment living. So this is what the Shady Oaks looked like before the earthquake. Right, it had some nice balconies on the back, and it was a very upscale, very rich, posh sort of thing. But after the earthquake, things weren't looking so good for poor Shady Oaks. And this is great for PvP, great for exploring. You know, this crack in the world caused a lot of issues with this house here. This tree fell on this house, and this building got chopped in half. Just chopped. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I know I'm going fast, guys. I'm not trying to show you everything. I'm just trying to give you an overview of the world as we head downtown. Now, downtown is where you're going to find more of the commercial areas of the city. This is where you're going to find more shops, more stores. You can see an Apple store down here, a Nike store to the right. To the left is K Jewelers. We got another Gino's location. You know me, right? We got all sorts of things. We got a SkyTrack transportation. This is like a transportation hub, where, as you can see here, there's a rail track that's elevated, sort of like in Chicago a little bit. Oh man, over here we got the Treasury Casino. This is based on a building in Brisbane, Australia. Over here we got the Arch. This is based on the Arc de Triomphe, but a lot bigger and a lot more majestic. And this is my second baby. This took me 4 days to build, and I didn't go to sleep those 4 days. I mean, I did, but not much. And it was just a furious, frantic build. I did this pretty much by myself. Whiskram, my friend Whiskram, helped me with the images you see here. These 4 little guys who kind of tell the story of Coveton. Woda Toyota, awesome car dealership place. Over here we got City Hall. This is based on San Francisco City Hall. Go look at the pictures and you'll see the similarity. I basically tried to do a 1-for-1 replica, only this one's a lot smaller in ratio just because I didn't have much space. Here's a police station. This has been neglected. This is not done, but I've just completely stopped on this. Talk about interiors. I kind of really like the way this interior started off, but I kind of neglected this. So put in the comment section if you want me to work on a police station. All this is going to be skyscrapers. This skyscraper is completely furnished. I mean, this is a small one. This is a small in comparison, but it's completely furnished from head to toe. Same with this one. It's just completely floor after floor of just apartment living. Let's go into one of them. This window looks broken, so we can take a gander in here. Think how long it's going to take you to explore this skyscraper, guys. This is like a middle-class apartment, high-rise living. You know, we got the kitchen here. We got all sorts of, oh man, it's just floor after floor of just living space, basically. That's what I meant. That's what I mean, guys, when I say interior set this place apart. This map is unlike anything you've likely ever seen. Maybe on PC, but even on PC I haven't seen anything like this. How do I get out of here? I want the quick way. It's not completely done. I do have to do more detailing in here, but it's fully furnished, pretty much. Alright, so let's go look at some more downtown stuff. A lot of stuff to see, a lot of things to do. Alright, as you can see, this is the future home of another skyscraper there as well. This is one thing I'm working on right now. This is going to be townhomes. Just floor after floor of townhomes. I've only done the first 2 or 3. I have 8 in total that I have to do. As you can see here, there's a lot of space for stuff. Whew. There's a lot going on in this map, guys. Oh, I'm falling. Hello. Hello, governor. Should we go into one real quick just to give you an idea of the furnishings that are going on in here? And we're not done filling chests. In fact, we just broken the surface of chest filling. So, you know, a lot of these buildings are empty as far as the chests go. But that's something we do in the very last. You know, we need to balance the game properly, so the chest filling goes last. Over here we got the Strand. Oh, I love this Strand. This is also based on a building in Australia. This one is in Sydney. And oh man, this is just 4 floors of commerce, of shops. All sorts of different shops. It's pretty laggy in here. Whoa, I got some lag right there. So I'll let you guys explore this when you play the game. But oh man, there's a lot of shops in here. And everyone's going to have a different thing to loot and scavenge. Here's the cathedral that Solid MP15 built pretty much all by himself. And it's glorious. It's got a little graveyard here. Oh man, this thing is just fantastic. Thank you to Solid MP15 for his great work on this. He's been the person to give me the most help on this map, and he's done a fantastic job. It's all, bro. I don't want to break it. I want to show you the interior, but I don't want to break all that stuff. Over here we got the museum. This is still a work in progress. We got a lot to do in here. The frame rate drops galore, but the exterior is done. The exterior looks pretty good. This is the Museum of Natural History. As you can see, a lot of natural history going on in here, right? Isn't it cool? We got the one that's done is the Neanderthals and the early man. This is the early man exhibit, and like I said, guys, you're gonna learn a lot about a lot of things. Let's take a look at this one. Due to food scarcity, Neanderthals turned to cannibalism, which resulted in disease similar to modern day mad cow disease. So just by reading the signs in the museum, you're gonna learn a lot about both Neanderthals and Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens used their creativity to fashion complex tools used for hunting, fighting, and everyday life. Oh baby, a lot to learn in here. You're gonna learn about dinosaurs, you're gonna learn about Native Americans, you're gonna learn about Rome, you're gonna learn about the ocean, you're gonna learn about the sea and Egypt. A lot to learn in here, a lot to do in here. There's also a planetarium. Let's go up to the planetarium. I love the planetarium. Planetarium's really cool. But I need to finish this. Oh yes, I need to finish this. This is where, have you ever been to a planetarium where they show you the stars on the roof? You know, it's a fake night sky. And then this is the space exhibit, which I have yet to complete. I gotta work on that, guys. Gotta work on that. Which just brings us to the main, the Costco. Oh, and the school. I forgot all this. I forgot all about this. Costco. Have you guys ever been to a Costco? This is one of the wholesale retailers. Oh, baby. If you've ever been to a Costco, I think this looks pretty familiar, right? Right? You know what I'm talking about? Over here, we got the school. This is a high school, West High. The Fighting Roosters. And then over here we got a carnival and a police station, a fire station. These are the suburb fire stations, the police stations, so they're not the major ones. Okay, let's go to downtown and see how downtown is coming along. The Hayes Tower is what I was going to work on today. If you want to see the Hayes Tower, go check out the recent past videos. I've been working a lot on the Hayes Tower recently, which is this one here, which is taking a while to load. And this is going to be the most epic skyscraper I've ever seen, I think. I've never seen anything like this in Minecraft, period. Every floor is different. Every floor has a different company on it. Let's go up to a random one and see what we can find. Let's go up to, I don't know. What's this one? InGen. We can go up to a lot of them. This is where they're doing biological testing, but that's the corporate offices of it. Over here we got the actual, oops. We got the actual, the labs, the InGen labs. If you see, I'm not going to tell you where InGen's from. You guys got to figure that one out yourself. Over here we got, Drainasium. This is a video game company. Oh man, I don't want to show it all because it's going to take hours, but you get the idea. Safe Hands is an insurance company built by Auburn Andrew. This is Ace. I think that's Diamond A-Team's building construction company. This is Montana Management, a real estate development company. We've got C Block Records. Did you guys go see my rap video, my first one? That was filmed in C Block Records. We got Brondo, the Brondo Corporation. They're making like a Gatorade sort of thing. We got the Coveton Crier, the newspaper. We got, this one is Axis Chemicals. And this is what I was going to work on today. We'll end the video here on what I was going to work on today. And I'll show you what I did in the next video. But this is CBWN. Coveton Broadcast World News. Only that's not what it truly stands for. Thank you to IGL for that idea. Alright guys, so that's the city of Coveton. That's the game of Desolation. We got a long way to go. You know, it's by no means the biggest thing you've ever seen yet. But I think when it's done, it's going to be crazy. Oh, this is Solid Skyscraper. Solid's got a lot of work to do on this, but he's been working away, plugging away. He's got like 20-something floors of just non-stop... I can't pronounce the name of this. corporation, Shazinski or something. I don't know. I can't pronounce it, but it's a great skyscraper, and he's been working really hard on it. So this is gonna be awesome as well when it's finished. But a lot of work to do, as you can see. A lot of skyscrapers. 2 skyscrapers there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skyscrapers to go. So there's a lot of work to be done. There's going to be a hospital right here. There's got to be a hospital, right? That's going to be an epic hospital. It's going to be creepy, guys. Okay, this video's gone really long, but you got a really good sense of Desolation, of what we're trying to go for here. Why I think that you guys should be excited about this series, because personally, there's nothing like this. I don't think there's any. I forgot to talk about the backstory, guys. Every single building has a backstory that you can ascertain through looting and scavenging. Like City Walk, for instance. This is a buffet Chinese restaurant, and as you can tell, it got kind of looted and scavenged, right? Buffet, $11.99, all you can eat, baby. But there's bodies around, so there must have been some kind of fight in here. Right? If you look in here, there's rotten food still in the buffet. Rancid sweet and sour pork. So what happened in here? There's dead. This symbolizes the dead human. This symbolizes the dead zombie. So there was some kind of fight. If you go into the kitchen, oh, you see there's a creeper blast here. So a creeper exploded. But why did a creeper explode? Because there was a battle in the kitchen. Look at how many monsters the kitchen staff was able to destroy, but they got destroyed in the process, and you can tell because here are their weapons. A Ginsu knife, right? Laying next to the dead body. Over here we have a wok, right? Laying next to the dead body. So this story here is that the kitchen staff tried to fend off the monsters. They did a great job. But in the end, they didn't make it, right? And that's the story for everyone. No one really made it except for you and your 7 little buddies who are trying to kill each other. Okay, so that's Desolation. That's the city of Coveton. Get excited for this series, guys, because there's nothing like it. And there's a lot you can learn from this series. There's a lot we can teach each other. So, yes, thank you all for all your support that you've given me throughout this last 2 years of YouTube building and playing and all sorts of fun we've had. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to thank you guys for watching. As always, leave a like if you enjoyed this. Spread the word of Desolation to as many people as you possibly can. Please. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.